So I'm going to try and explain this as simply as I can, and the explanation itself should be quite easy to understand. It's taken me a long time to figure this out, and it's been in front of me my entire life. The reason that this symbol is in every movie, on every piece of clothing, on food, on cars, on everything that you buy in one form or another, whether it's in the shape of a cube, whether it's in the shape of an X, whatever, however they manage to move it around. Okay? The reason that this is on there is because this, not only does it represent Saturn, it represents a hex. And a hex is a curse. And whether you want to believe it or not, those things really do work. If they didn't, they wouldn't put this on everything. This thing is radiating death constantly. The intent of the reason they put it on, it's a sigil. And so they put it on everything, so you are constantly being hexed. I'll give you an example. I figured this out the other day when I was doing another video. Hang on. Remember when I did this video and I said, you can see that they're trying to make a cube out of it. But what I didn't see at the time is if you were to take this and rotate it to the left or rotate it to the right, it doesn't matter. What you're getting is this right here. See how the corners cross? What you're getting is the seal, which is a hex, and it means death. See how they got it here? If we were to stand this on end, if I draw a line from here to here, you see how you got the seal, the X there and the X there? It's the same thing. So what happens is, instead of drawing the cube like this and crossing the lines, they just leave them blank, and it's called a partial sigil. A sigil it's a symbol that has meaning, and it doesn't have to be completed for it to work. This is why they put the news stories like this, and this is why this is on everything. And I'm going to tell you, you want to start a movement? Get rid of this fucking letter. We don't need it. The letter X is not a standalone letter. In other words, it doesn't make a sound on its own. It mimics a Z or an S. It's only there because they use it to fuck with us. Very few letters are not standalone. This one serves no purpose. It's the Phoenician Tau symbol, or Ta. Get rid of this fucking letter. Get it off of our products. Get it out of our fucking schools. Get it out of my fucking house. If you want to change this reality, get rid of that. Because that little symbol is just like a little battery that keeps putting off this negative. That's why it's in everything. Because it's constantly, you're constantly seeing it but not recognizing it. Get rid of it. We don't need it. There's no reason to have that. The word xylophone, you spell it with a Z. What else do you need it for? You don't. Because they know what it is and they've put it on everything. They've just taken this design and they've made cubes out of it, hexagons, all kinds of stuff. But it's still this original symbol, this X. And not only does it represent Saturn, it represents death to you. Get rid of it. You want to start a global movement? Get rid of that letter completely. And anything that has crossing lines like this, and any symbol that relates to this. That's where you start. That's where you start.